that? No. Cheers. That's them. Dahomey. Unfortunately, they've got so many more troops on this border than I do. How's Iran doing? Iran's fine. The stupid mess up of the lines is just costing me way too much. Especially because you lot are refusing to take the freaking train. Oh, great. Now they have a border with Iran, so Iran's going to pull these guys off. How the hell did Azerbaijan die? What did they lose? They were pushing out. Yeah, I think I'm going to reload because this is BS. Russians send tanks into Baku. But it's mountains. Tanks should not be very good there. Oh, yeah, they did. I see. Alright, well in that case, you lot haven't actually done the improper thing. Stay there. And yes, take the train. Take the train! Choo-choo time! Oh, don't tell me... this is high resistance area, isn't it? That bit is. God damn it. There's naff all I can do about that. Actually, you know what? Let's turn you into the default and then have you being riot police. Because I need this placated much more than I need Syria placated. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Nah, we're doomed. Our only way of winning this was holding Russia here. The longer this line gets, the worse it is for us. Because I have a skeleton crew, I invested far too heavily in trying to keep Germany and Austria alive. Which I don't think it was the wrong decision. Wasn't really expecting Russia to go straight after me. Considering this. Also was not expecting Azerbaijan to just die. There goes National France. Actually quicker this time around. Load an earlier save. My next save is like 2 years back. My saves are weekly. Yeah, and you've already got a border with Iran, so he's already moved 5 units there. Which is leaving a skeleton crew over here, which is just silly. And because the resistance here means I can't take the train, means I'm not getting reinforced. Oh, flip, I just realized I have to go all the way around the lake. Yeah, there's no saving this at all, especially not when they're actually attacking me. Who's attacking? Don't! Might want to consider for the future setting autosave to create more. I have 3 weeks of autosave already. I have more than usual. Like, I've actually edited my files to have 3 instead of just 1. That was going back 3 weeks, Azerbaijan there. Russia isn't OP. We were screwed by 2 things here. One, AI. Lion creating AI. That really screwed us. Losing the territories up here in the north because it's like, we should defend against Azerbaijan with 90% of our troops because that's clearly the more important border. As opposed to Russia, who is currently justifying against us. Great. Yep. That's definitely what we should have done. Now, let me guess. Oh no, you are actually just a solid line. And Russia's actually attacking. Like, the AI doesn't usually do this, so kudos to you, Russia. Usually they'll wait until they have planning preparation. And now the line's too big. I don't have the troops to defend this. Not while still watching this against potential Syndicalists. In fact, I've just noticed that you've left this unguarded. Yeah, smart. Leaving, you know, the one adjacent to Constantinople completely unguarded. Well, that's really annoying. This series really ended with a whimper, didn't it? Why I stopped playing Hearts of Iron 4, dumb AI. Especially with the lines. It's like the one piece of the AI that really needs to work because the AI is so reliant on it. And you can see from its behaviour there why the AI frequently just goes completely... India's falling too. I mean, India's been falling for a while, and without my constant injection of weaponry, there's no way that was going to last. But no, I've lost all of my really defensive territory. The only chance I had against Russia was holding them in the Caucasus. It's over. Like, I like the theory behind the lines, but sometimes, like you've seen here, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Yeah, my last save is October 41. It's now June 42. I don't know why this keeps on undoing, and I don't know how to get rid of this. Is that a merge link? Yeah, I finally got that sorted out. Screwed by the AI making stupid... Well, the problem is it goes back 9 months, so I can't be bothered to really play through all that again. I'll be honest. Like, this game is over. The Syndicalists winning in 1941, it's over. Like, China's not going to get involved against the Third Internationale. Japan could, but is very unlikely to. In fact, Japan against Entente is way more likely. Third International... Bharati is beating Dominion of India, which is the Entente's only real hope now that the USA has fallen. Which would basically mean it's me and possibly Russia against the Third Internationale, which controls the whole of Europe from 1941. They would then just spend the rest of the game building up their army. Germany losing that early ended this. Entente's doomed anyway because CSA will join the Third Internationale. Yeah, completely. Like, I really don't see any point continuing. It's over. The Ottomans might last until like 44, 45, but it would be an entirely defensive war and quite a grind. Looks like we can't make a chat miracle like in Egypt. May the sublime Ottoman Federation rest in peace. Yeah, I mean, my plan for Russia was hold them in the Caucasus until I had the resources to launch a big naval invasion through Crimea. I had naval superiority. I had no doubt that I would maintain naval superiority. Losing so heavily in the skies is a bummer, but it's not really unexpected. And once I'd finished building my civilian stuff, I think we could have come back into the game. But the problem that the Ottomans have, at least playing as the Democrats, it takes so freaking long to recover. And also that like added punch to the gut where you just lose 10% consumer goods like at the end of your focus tree is like, why? I've done all of the work that I need to do to try and stabilize this, and you would reward me by taking away 10% of my consumer goods? Great. Like, the Ottoman focus tree is cool, but I feel like your actual surviving should be rewarded. It isn't. You're not. There is no upside to maintaining the Federation. Oh yeah, the camels were a huge mistake. Without a doubt. I should have invested everything I'd put in the camels into motorized, which wouldn't have helped me against Russia. Well, that's not true, because a motorized naval invasion of Crimea could have been their undoing. Motorized charging across, basically cutting off this army, would have destroyed them. Take Stalingrad, then push down to the Caspian. Which is all open ground. (12-8). Heavy tank mountaineer is good for pushing up the Caucasus of the Ottomans. Yeah, I'd rather go behind them though. Especially as our doctrine is mobile warfare. Which is hilarious, because we never even used motorized or tanks. We went mobile warfare and didn't use any mobile units. Because apparently all of these modifiers don't count to camels, because camels inexplicably are infantry. Can I make Japan win the war? No, Japan's already losing to China. They wouldn't do anything. It's annoying because Iran was definitely strong enough to hold their own lines. I don't... This bit wouldn't have been pushed back if they didn't have to defend this as well. Like, look how many troops they have. They've actually got quite a lot. So Iran holding their part, me holding the Caucasus, and then a motorized naval invasion. That's what my plan was. And I started investing far more heavily in air power because I recognized that Russian air was overwhelming. But I've got tier 2 fighters. They're decent enough. And I reckon that my production was possibly better than... Oh, no, not even close. I have about a quarter their industry. Yeah, this was just over. Like, the Ottomans just aren't strong enough. Once they've actually beaten the Cairo Pact, it's just like, okay, now I just have these massive resistance problems. And none of the upsides. Russia outflanked Iran by attacking Afghanistan. True, but I think that if they had more troops on the Afghan or on the Russian border, then their war against Afghanistan would have been harder. In fact, we should have invited Afghanistan to the faction when that happened. We do get bonuses doing that. I didn't even think of it. Since we got knocked out, what's next? Well, there's only an hour of this stream, so I don't think I'm going to bother. Starting a new one. There's no point in just an hour. So we will just do something tomorrow, which I believe is supposed to be another double Kaiserreich. Or was it Valhalla as well? It's Valhalla too. So Valhalla tomorrow, 5 PM GMT. Then 10 PM is going to be Kaiserreich. We will need to work out what we want to do. Any ideas? I did see somebody mention Flanders Wallonia. We have actually done that before, and it turned out to be a really dull game. Oh, Nationalist France does have a new tree. That's true. Insulindia would also be good. Unleash the Helfrich. United Baltic Duchy. I'm not really in the mood for a country that does nothing. Like, I feel like this Ottoman country just did nothing. Yeah, you have your war against the Cairo Pact, which is interesting, but it has no bearing on the outcome of the game itself. That was also my problem with the Caribbean Federation. Just kind of sit there and do nothing. What about Ireland? I've done Ireland, and I don't think they've really changed since. Same with India. I've done India. They haven't changed since. Are any of the Italians fun? Yeah, Two Sicilies is really good. Did I try Poland? Yeah, I've played Poland. One Chinese nations? I'm trying to think who else is there that I haven't actually played as. I've played quite a lot in China. I'm not playing Austria till they get a focus rework. The current Austrian focus is probably one of the weakest in the game. It's rubbish. And the fact that none of their minions have focus trees at all, they're all on vanilla ones. Just like, come on. I don't actually like playing as Japan in this for some reason. In vanilla and in... what's it called? Kaiserreich. I just don't like Japan. I think it's because they get so bogged down in China that really all of their gameplay is land-based. Like, Naval Japan doesn't ever really happen. Germany lost the Internationale. Germany lost in 1941, and they lost hard. Portugal? Fortress Commune of France. I mean, I'd actually be tempted to do Union of Britain, because they actually removed one of the things I absolutely detested about the Internationale. And I'm kind of curious to see how they fixed it. Is there used to be a focus, a national spirit that gave you like plus 50% synthetic fuel. No reason, just here, have 50% extra synthetic fuel because reasons. And I kind of want to see how the Union of Britain plays now that that's not a thing. Hey, Warbird! Thank you very much for the 39-month resubscription. We were just talking about you earlier, actually, as Poznik just got a 40-month today. So thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Warbird. Really do appreciate the 39 months, which is absolutely bonkers. Ah! Yeah, France in Exile is National France. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm feeling sneaky like this, I'm going to set up a poll over on the Discord, so that those of you who aren't on the Discord yet have an excuse to come on over. I'll set up a poll here. So we're going to say what to do in next... if I could type properly. Next Kaiserreich game. So the options were National France, Insul India, Union of Britain, we've done Australasia not too long ago. Oh yeah, we don't stand a chance against Russia. Not at this point. Try Malaysia? Is that what you mean? Or Malacca? Do you mean Indonesia? Because that's still India. And yeah, I haven't done a game where I actually get to play with a navy for a while. And I've done all of the Indias. Except for Baratia. I don't think I've done Baratia. I've definitely done Princely Fed and Dominion. Yeah, there's your founder. Yep. Okay, so 3 options currently sticking out. I don't think I've had anything else which kind of goes, you need to play this. I've actually done Somalia before. I did Somalia when they had the city and sweep. Captain Pirate Sweep was Somalia. Avatar. Back when Kaiserreich had a sense of humour. Anything in Southeast Asia. Interlindia! Interlindia, 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 Interlindia! Maybe something interesting in Scandinavia. Unfortunately, Simeon, that interesting part is a problem for Scandinavia. They are potentially the most boring region in the game. With the maybe exception of South America. Was Somali the Halloween show? It was, yes. Where's the poll on Discord? I haven't done it yet. I'm seeing if there's any other ideas. What, you're implying Kaiserreich has no sense of humour anymore? I am more than just implying that. I'm saying they've lost their sense of humour. Alright, I think that these are the 3 options. So it's going to be National France, Interlindia, and Union of Britain. Haven't seen anything else that persuades me otherwise. So National France is going to be cavalry, because I seem to remember that National France has really good light tanks. And they can kind of make special force light tank units, which are kind of interesting. I'll see if that's still true. Might not be. Interlindia is obviously Helfrich, seeing as Helfrich is in Interlindia in this. And Union of Britain. That's the longboat. That would just be pure navy. Is Egypt in the poll? No, I've done Egypt before. I'm guessing that they have been overhauled. Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia doesn't exist. Illyria does. Illyria doesn't have a focus tree. That's the problem with everything in the Austrian sphere. None of them have focus trees. Which is a real shame, because I feel like playing in that area would be very interesting. Dealing with the internal politics of the Empire. But they don't have focus trees. Yeah, I think that these 3 will be the ones that we're going to go with. So before you start voting, I'm going to put that. And then I'm going to put that. And then I'm going to put that. Okay! And vote. So head on over to the Discord, which you can find linked in chat. If someone would put it in chat again, that would be awesome. And then you just go to the polls channel, and then you just click on the button that you want to see me play. So you click on the cavalry guy at the bottom of the poll. For National France, you click on Helfrich if you want to see Interlindia, or you click on the Longship if you want the Union of Britain. Those are going to be the 3 choices. That is what I'm going to go with. And I'm going to call the stream here, because I'm not going to start something new here. And I'll be honest, this game has kind of miffed me. And I don't think I'd make a very good stream right now. So we'll call it here. Starting again, 5 PM tomorrow. That is going to be Assassin's Creed Valhalla. 10 PM tomorrow is going to be more Kaiserreich. The last thing I want to say is a reminder that we are doing a new campaign for Dungeons & Dragons on Sunday night. So starting at 1 minute to 12 midnight on Sunday night, moving into Monday morning. It's going to be about 3 hours long. It is a new campaign. We have got 5 new characters, which we rolled up yesterday. I can't wait to have them introduced. Warbird is indeed one of the participants. Warbird, I still need a description of your character, or an introduction, because I want to start those going up, because I want to start doing character introductions. That's going to be in the Digital Dragons channel, which is on the Discord. That is going to be dedicated to the D&D game. Our group is called the Digital Dragons. Oh, you sent it. Awesome. Okay, I'll make sure to make use of that. And we are currently trying to raise money, which you can see up there. There's the funding bar, because we want to pay the artists for their work. I don't want to use copyrighted stuff. So the players have each commissioned a portrait for their character, and I'd like to reimburse them for those commissions, because this is going to be a thing we do on stream. So if you would like to support artists in actually, you know, getting paid, and you would like to support the D&D campaign, then it would be absolutely awesome if you did chip in a couple of dollars or pounds or whatever it is for that, so that we can make sure that gets done. And then any money which we have left over after the commissions are done, we will then commission on other pieces of artwork. For example, the stream template thing, so you can have each camera in the right place and fancy graphics and things like that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for everyone for watching. Legal drug dealer. Thank you very much for that donation. Very much appreciate that. That is definitely going to go to commissioning some awesome pieces of work. So thank you for that. Do artists get paid in money? What happened to payment in eternal glory? Oh, don't. So thank you very, very much for that. We have 5 wonderful players, which will be all showing off what they can do next week. This is the group that I usually play with. They're a cool bunch. So yeah, I'm excited about that. It's going to be good. Anyway, that's it from me for now. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. First of all, though, I'm going to go and find somebody to raid. Squire's doing Stellaris. Oh, that James guy. Is Shadowlands out today? It is, isn't it? Alright, we'll go and raid that James guy, who is currently playing World of Warcraft with the new Shadowlands DLC. That James guy is another very cool Heart of Iron streamer. He was one of the competitors in the multiplayer game which I was casting over the weekend. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking. I would love to see his chat absolutely lit up by the Viking raid, which you can do like this, or if you're a subscriber and you have access to our emotes, then you can do it like this. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.